stress recipe that turns one meal into two. It's Eimear de la Rosa Brazel. Hello, Eimear. How's it going?
Great, Mary. Thanks for having me back.
Oh my gosh, you're always welcome in this kitchen.
Thank you very
Gotta
much.
love Eimear, the best. Okay, so I'm very excited because today we are talking one of my favorite kind of cold weather things.
Yes.
We're talking braising.
We are.
Yeah, we are.
And like, lads, it's October.
Yeah.
It's kind of getting cold out there.
It is.
Like any excuse to wear a cute hat,
Yeah.
nice little jumper and a denim play suit.
Dream.
We're all denim today.
We're ready to go.
Yeah. Everyone's denim today. Okay, so nothing better.
Yeah.
Then, okay, maybe not a quick dinner, but something really, really flavorful.
Totally.
That like builds on everything and you can use the leftovers for something else.
And you know what I also love? It's not a quick dinner, but
Yes.
it's low on effort.
100%.
It's just sitting doing its
Yes,
thing.
absolutely.
So-
Like, you're gonna see how fast this comes together.
Yeah.
Like, really, really quick and easy.
So what are we seeing here?
Yes, okay, so we have pork shoulder.
Beautiful.
In here, and like pretty inexpensive to buy as well.
Totally.
So, in here, I always preheat my pan before I start cooking.
Yeah.
Just to get a bit of heat in there, and that means when I add my oil, the oil isn't getting a chance to burn.
Yeah.
So, all I did was season with salt all over the pork, and then get a really nice sear on each side. Now, as you can see,
Oh yeah,
Love.
that's what you're looking for.
look at that.
Golden brown.
Don't be scared to leave it sear just for a few minutes on either side. It'll lock in the flavor and also will help you build flavor throughout the dish. So after you get your sear, you're just gonna remove the pork.
Okay.
And we have a little bit of fat in here. Now we used a tablespoon of oil to start this out, but just like your pancetta earlier, we're also rendering out our pork.
Totally.
So there's a bit of fat in there as well. So we're gonna add butter in next.
Just for fun.
We've
We've got our pork fat, we got our oil, now we got some butter.
Why
Yeah,
not?
it's a dream.
Now, and if you are not a fan of the butter or a little bit dairy intolerant, you can just leave out the butter and just add in a little bit more oil.
Okay, perfect.
But butter makes things better.
It really does.
Butter
we love
makes
a butter.
things better. So we're just gonna melt that down. Then we're gonna go in with our onions.
Okay, perfect. So just a classic yellow onion here?
Yeah, just a big onion, or you can use a little bit less onions if you're not a bit of onion fan.
Perfect.
And then season with a little bit of salt in here as well. So we're just gonna cook those out slightly, and then we're gonna go in with all of our herbs and spices.
Okay.
We have a good mix here.
We've got some
Oregano.
Oregano, let's go right
we'll
on
go
in.
our oregano, and then we have some rosemary.
Perfect.
And then the 3 C's, we have chili powder,
Yeah.
cumin, and coriander.
Yeah, we do.
So we'll go in with that. You got this, Mary.
I got it.
You got this, girl. Just stir around there. And we have a little bit of fond stuck to the end of the pan here. Whenever we sear pork or any meat, really, some of it gets stuck to the end of the pan.
It does, and you think it's a mess, but that's just
It's
flavor,
not.
baby.
Just let it roll.
Oh, yeah.
Let it build. So onion powder, bay leaf goes in.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Perfect. And then our chopped garlic as well. If you want to just give that a wee little chop for me, Mary.
I'm on it, Eimear.
Perfect. So we're just going to cook these out. Now, our goal here isn't really to get a colour on our onions. We just want to get out the sweetness. There's so much flavour in onions. So you just want to cook them on the stove just for like 5 minutes, and you'll start to get that aroma. And there's nothing better than the smell of onions and garlic.
No, it's
cooking.
true. You smell this coming into someone's house, you're like, I'm eating well
Yes,
tonight. Yeah.
or even outside their house.
Oh,
even
yes,
better.
true.
So we'll cook this out for a few minutes, and then we can see our fond down here at the end of the pan, and we're going to deglaze with some wine. So we're just going to turn this up a wee bit before we go in.
So you're looking for that sizzle.
Yeah. So what we're going to do here is just give this a little bit of a stir, and we're just going to reduce this wine just until it's kind of gone.
Okay.
Now, if you're not a big person that wants alcohol, doesn't want alcohol in their food, now we are going to cook out the alcohol, so not to worry too much. But if you're someone that doesn't want to add wine or anything to their dishes, just use water.
A splash of water will do.
Same thing, you're still going to lift all the fond off the bottom, so it'll work perfectly. So we're just going to give that a stir, reduce slightly, and now everything else just gets dumped in.
We love this.
Great.
We love
Dump
this.
it in.
All right, so
Dump
we're going
it
in with a liter of chicken broth?
stock, yeah.
Perfect.
So we're going in with our chicken stock, and then a tin of plum tin tomatoes.
Oh, beautiful.
And I always specifically use plum tin tomatoes, because like, look at that.
That's a cutie.
Right?
That's a cutie.
She's gorgeous.
Yeah.
Right? And then everything else just goes back in.
Okay.
So we're just gonna add back in our pork.
Okay.
In she goes.
And then we're going in with some potatoes.
Of course, potatoes.
You gotta do it.
You're not gonna have an Irish person here without using potatoes, are you now? So spuds go in, and then also the parsnip. But say if you don't like potatoes for some really weird reason, no offense. Or parsnips, you can use whatever you want.
Yeah.
Bit of fennel.
Oh, beautiful.
Bit of broccolini.
Yeah.
Add a little bit of acidity in there. So this is all we have to do. So all we're gonna do now is gonna bring this to the boil, and then we're just gonna chuck it into the oven, 300 degrees for 3 hours.
Beautiful. Okay, I'm gonna take him to the back.
Yes,
This is the
lovely.
workout for the day. We love it. And then we end up with something that looks like this. This is still a little bit warm. Let's take a gander at her.
We're excited for this.
So this is dinner number one. Look at that. Absolute stunner.
Yes.
Like you just can get a little piece of that. We could just serve up a big piece. Yeah.
know about you, but that's how much I eat.
I was gonna say, this is beautiful. It's almost like a pot roast. You've got those parsnips, a little potato.
And it's a dinner in one.
100%.
And like, yeah, we would have cooked out the onions a little bit more, but like, you know,
beautiful.
10 minutes.
This is a dream.
Right?
Sitting with a bowl, you're having a good time.
Yes.
Now, Eimear, you promised us 2 recipes with this beautiful dish. So what are we doing?
Okay, so second up, when we've taken the braise out of the oven, you're just gonna remove some of that braising liquid.
Okay.
But the most important thing is whenever we braise something, let it sit in the liquid.
Yes.
For like minimum a half an hour. Or if you have the time, do the braise the day before.
Okay.
And put it into the fridge overnight.
Oh, that's a good
day
thing.
Day 2,
She's a dream. We love her.
Lads, day 2 is always better with flavor.
So we've got that beautiful sauce that you've strained out, and this is the genius of Eimear. She's taking something that I would have called stew, and she's making it into pasta. I love this energy. Let's see what we're doing.
Okay, so we've taken some of our braising liquid, and there's so much flavor already in this. And because it's day 2, our flavor is gonna be so much more intense the next day. So we've cooked this down, so if it's a little bit thick, you can add a little bit of pasta water, or if it's too thin, just reduce it a little bit.
Perfect.
So now we're gonna add in, so I'm using rigatoni here.
Oh, nice.
We're just gonna add in our cooked rigatoni. And using the same pot, like boil the pasta in the pot, strain it, and then put in your tomato sauce.
We love.
Use all that residual heat that you already have. So then we're just gonna give,
Eimear.
No one saw that. No one saw that.
No, here on The Good Stuff, we make a mess of the kitchen sometimes. It's okay.
Yeah. It's grand.
So we get this nice and shredded big chunks, and then we mix this pasta into here.
Yeah, so I'm gonna dump.
You dump.
And when we dump, we always go away from us, not towards us, especially when we decide to wear white on TV. So pasta goes in.
Beautiful.
And we're just gonna give that a little bit of a stir.
Oh my gosh,
and
already.
Like, so simple.
Yeah, you put that on the table, everyone's happy. But, Eimear, we have a mountain of cheese.
Yes, we do.
What are we doing with this mountain of cheese?
Well, I was about to say these are my 2 favorite cheeses, but that's not fair.
That's not fair. Any cheese I'm eating is my favorite cheese.
Yeah, that's not fair.
That's my dream.
We're not gonna say that.
Yeah.
So mozzarella on.
Beautiful.
We're just gonna layer this all over. And then, of course, Parmesan.
Just some Parmesan, guys.
Just a wee bit.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit on top.
Of Parm.
We won't be stingy.
Yes. We are not shy here.
We are not shy. Oh,
So
Mary,
we've got that residual heat. We've popped it into an oven.
We have. I'm gonna eat some.
Okay, you do you.
Yeah.
So when we pop that into an oven, everything's already cooked, so we're not necessarily looking to cook anything.
No,
we're just heating stuff up and melting cheese.
When you're cooking your pasta, do it a little bit al dente because it will finish off in the oven. But the great thing about this is if you don't have enough time, you can just cook the pasta the entire way through, put all your cheese on top, and then just put it under the broiler.
Bob is your uncle, Eimear. I am going to give this a taste.
Yes.
It's always an absolute pleasure. Look at this cheesy. Look at this.
Stop.
Get out of here. Hey, Mary here. What did you think? Drop your comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more of The Good Stuff.